Welcome back to Selling on Giants, e-commerce news and updates for the week of September 30th, 2025. I'm Mr. Will, host of the Selling on Giants podcast. Every week, I cut through the noise across Amazon, Walmart, and the rest of the e-commerce universe so you don't have to dig through endless press releases or forum threads. Sellers don't have time for that. You need clarity, not corporate spin. Let's get into it. FTC to Amazon friction isn't free. Amazon is paying $2.5 billion to settle with the FTC after regulators accused the company of making it far too easy to sign up for Prime and far too hard to cancel. The case centered on what the agency called dark patterns, design tactics that confuse, delay, or outright discourage customers from ending their subscriptions. The judge didn't drag this one out. Amazon folded within 3 days of trial after internal documents showed teams raised red flags about cancellation friction as early as 2021, but executives blocked fixes. The settlement is split, $1 billion in penalties and $1.5 billion in consumer refunds, making it the largest consumer protection settlement in FTC history. Why does this matter? Because regulators just turned UX into a compliance issue. Retention tricks are no longer clever design choices, they're potential liabilities. If you're building subscribe and save flows, loyalty programs, or anything that impacts churn, you need legal sign-off. Friction isn't free anymore, it's a billion-dollar liability. How Prime subscribers can claim refunds. Now, if you're a Prime member, here's how the money comes back to consumers. Out of that $2.5 billion settlement, $1.5 billion is being refunded, capped at $51 per subscriber. Refunds roll out in 2 waves. The first wave is automatic. If you signed up through one of Amazon's challenged enrollment flows and used fewer than 3 Prime benefits, you'll see an automatic refund in your account within 90 days. No paperwork, no claims, just a refund. The second wave is claims-based. This covers customers who either enrolled through those same flows or tried unsuccessfully to cancel between 2019 and 2025. If you used fewer than 10 Prime benefits in a 12-month period, you'll be able to submit a claim by email, prepaid mail, or through a settlement site. Amazon then has 30 days to approve or deny, and valid claims will pay out up to $51. Beyond the money, Amazon is being forced to redesign its flows. A clear decline Prime button instead of vague no thanks language. Transparent disclosures on cost and billing dates. And a cancellation flow that's as simple as sign up. An independent supervisor will monitor compliance. For sellers, this sets precedent. Behavioral nudges aren't a gray area anymore. They're regulatory red lines. ChatGPT becomes a top traffic driver for Walmart while Amazon sits out. From dark patterns to new traffic patterns, ChatGPT is quietly reshaping how shoppers discover products online, and Walmart is a major beneficiary. In August, 1 in 5 of Walmart's referral clicks came directly from ChatGPT, up 15% from July. That puts AI ahead of some paid ad channels as a traffic source. It's not just Walmart. Etsy, Target, and eBay are also seeing double-digit referral lifts from ChatGPT. While it's still under 5% of total traffic, the growth rate is what matters. 2% of all ChatGPT queries are now shopping-related, about 50 million queries a day. Think questions like best laptop under $1,000 or how much are Nikes. Those are clicks that would have gone to Google, but are now landing directly on retailer pages. Amazon, on the other hand, has blocked most AI crawlers. ChatGPT referrals to Amazon dropped 18% last month, now accounting for less than 3% of traffic. Why block it? Amazon doesn't want to give away free visibility that could undercut its $56 billion ad business. Instead, it's betting on Rufus, its own in-house AI assistant that keeps shoppers inside the Amazon app. Here's the trade-off. Walmart's 420 million SKUs now appear more often in AI shopping conversations, while Amazon's 600 million listings sit behind a wall. For sellers, that means if you're on Walmart, you're suddenly showing up in new discovery channels. If you're on Amazon, you're shielded for now, but you're also invisible in the fastest growing funnel. Free traffic never stays free, and we'll likely see affiliate models or paid placements around AI referrals sooner rather than later. Amazon wants to fulfill Walmart orders too. Speaking of Amazon's strategy, here's a move that surprised a lot of people. Amazon's multi-channel fulfillment, the service that already powers orders for eBay, Etsy, Temu, and TikTok Shop, will now handle orders for Shein, Shopify, and yes, Walmart. This means sellers can pull inventory through FBA and let Amazon ship orders placed on competing platforms. For brands, this eliminates redundant warehouses, cuts costs, and gives customers Prime-style delivery speeds no matter where they shop. For Amazon, it keeps its logistics network indispensable even when sales happen off-platform. If you're a seller, this could simplify your fulfillment stack dramatically. One pool of inventory, multiple sales channels, faster delivery times. The strategic takeaway is bigger. Amazon isn't just competing with Walmart, Shopify, or Shein. It's embedding itself inside their supply chains. Amazon offers fee discounts on bulk business orders. While Amazon builds out logistics, it's also throwing sellers a small but meaningful financial break. As of last week, sellers who set Amazon business pricing or quantity discounts of at least 3% can now qualify for per unit FBA fee discounts. Here's how it works. Discounts only apply to Amazon business orders, not consumer orders. The eligible tiers are small, standard, and large standard products. The more units a business customer buys, the bigger the discount. For example, a small standard unit under 6 ounces saves 39 cents per unit on 2 to 4 unit orders and up to 70 cents at 25 units or more. With more than 8 million B2B buyers on Amazon, this program rewards sellers who make bulk orders attractive. Fewer returns, larger basket sizes, and now lower fees. Sellers should review their fee tables and set up business pricing to unlock the savings. It's one of the few levers left where you can increase margin without raising prices. Amazon lets you see who owns product images. On the creative side, Amazon is rolling out a new image manager feature that finally clears up one of the most common seller frustrations, figuring out whose images are live on the detail page. Now you can see whether an image came from your own account, a partner vendor, or another seller entirely. Each image will be marked live or not live, and hovering shows the source account ID. For anyone who's fought brand hijackers or wondered why their upload wasn't showing, this eliminates the guesswork. Images are one of the top drivers of conversion on Amazon. Sellers can now audit their catalog, confirm which assets are actually live, and adjust their strategy to protect brand presentation. In a crowded marketplace, knowing exactly what the customer sees is no longer a guessing game. eBay buys ties to grow its fashion resale footprint. Meanwhile, eBay is doubling down on resale with the acquisition of Tice, a social-first secondhand fashion marketplace based in Norway. Tice has about 2.5 million active users and is known for its community-driven approach. Price tag for the deal is estimated at $130 million. For eBay, this strengthens its consumer-to-consumer play in Europe and deepens ties to Gen Z and millennials who increasingly choose resale over retail. Expect eBay to sharpen its edge against Poshmark, Depop, and Vinted as the resale category grows. For fashion sellers, the signal is clear. Resale isn't just a niche, it's a core growth market, and platforms are willing to pay big money to own that community. Kroger bets big on AI to speed fulfillment and personalize shopping. From resale to retail, Kroger is going all in on artificial intelligence as the backbone of its operations. Interim CEO Ronald Sargent called AI a core driver of efficiency, pointing to robotic fulfillment centers built with Ocado, 2-hour pickup windows, AI-driven assortment planning, and smarter pricing. Kroger's third-party marketplace also leans heavily on AI to optimize listings, manage data, and personalize recommendations. For brands selling into grocery, this means tighter demand forecasting, more targeted promotions, and a higher bar for supply chain agility. AI is no longer an experiment in grocery, it's the operating system, turning tariffs into cash with duty drawback. Let's pivot to trade policy. With tariffs rising on Chinese imports, brands are feeling the squeeze. But there's a hidden lever: duty drawback. The US program allows importers to reclaim up to 99% of duties, taxes, and fees on goods that are later exported or destroyed. Here's why it matters. Refunds can cover up to 3 years of prior imports, so companies can file retroactive claims for significant cash flow. For exporters in electronics, apparel, or industrial goods, this can turn tariffs from a cost center into a hidden revenue stream. Sellers should explore this program if they're moving goods across borders. It takes documentation and sometimes a partner, but the payoff is real. Microsoft turns Copilot into a fashion concierge. And over in tech, Microsoft is turning its Copilot AI into a personal stylist. Shoppers can now type prompts like, "What should I wear to a holiday party in New York?" and get curated looks from brands like Revolve, Steve Madden, and Rent the Runway. Instead of scrolling endless grids, consumers are getting shoppable mood boards. Ralph Lauren and Target are experimenting with similar conversational experiences. For brands, this is a reminder that catalog data and creative assets need to be AI ready. Discovery is shifting from keywords to natural language. If your listings aren't structured to plug into these systems, you'll miss the next wave of consumer traffic. Walmart kicks off holiday deals early with delivered event. Let's talk holiday. Walmart is starting early with Walmart deals delivered from October 7th through 12th. Discounts will hit up to 50% across toys, fashion, electronics, and home. Membership isn't required, but Walmart Plus members get a 5-hour head start. The bigger hook is convenience, same-day delivery, early morning drop-offs, and even 30-minute express delivery. Walmart wants to lock in budgets before Amazon Prime Day and Target Deals Week. Sellers should have promos, inventory, and ads loaded by early October or risk being late to the holiday party. Halloween spending hits $13.1 billion as shoppers start earlier than ever. And since we're in October mode, Halloween 2025 is already on track to be the biggest ever, with $13.1 billion in projected spend. Nearly half of shoppers are starting in September. Candy leads the pack. Decor is booming, costumes are climbing, and even greeting cards are growing. For kids, Spider-Man holds the crown, with Wednesday Addams making a splash. For adults, witches dominate, but K-pop Demon Hunters broke into the top 10. Pets, as always, are mostly pumpkins. For sellers, the message is simple. Halloween is now a 2-month season. If you're not advertising and stocking theme bundles by September, you've already missed half the market. Walmart's Pro Seller Badge gives sellers a competitive edge. Now let's circle back to Walmart. They're rolling out a Pro Seller program that rewards high-performing marketplace sellers. The perks scale up from faster payouts to shipping discounts, referral fee breaks, and at the top, a Pro Seller Badge that boosts visibility on eligible listings. The criteria are tough: 95% on-time delivery, 1.5% or lower cancellation rate, 95% responsiveness, plus competitive content and pricing scores. Hit the benchmarks, and Walmart will reward you with higher margins and better placement. Operational excellence is now a growth engine, not just a survival tactic. Walmart slashes referral fees on toys and pet supplies. And finally, Walmart is giving sellers a holiday boost with referral fee discounts in toys and pet supplies through January. Toys get 100% off referral fees if they're priced competitively, ship in 3 days or less, and have Walmart Connect ad support. Pet supplies get 50% off under the same rules. This is Walmart putting real dollars back into seller pockets and giving brands room to play with price while protecting margin. If you sell toys or pet supplies, now's the time to push inventory and back it with ads. Deals like this don't come around often, and they can make or break Q4 profitability. That's your Selling on Giants news and updates for the week. We covered Amazon's record FTC settlement, ChatGPT reshaping discovery, Walmart's logistics plays, Halloween's $13 billion spend, and fee cuts that could put real dollars back into your business. If this saved you hours of scrolling forums and debating strategy on Slack, do me a favor, leave a review wherever you're tuning in. It helps us keep the lights on and gets us better guests for interviews down the road. I'm Mr. Will, host of the Selling on Giants podcast. See you next week.